Greetings, awakened ones, and to those still in a deep slumber, a warning. Today, we are going to talk about the real story hidden behind the true power of this world, something you will never hear on the news channels or in newspapers. Do you know what is truly happening right now? You may have heard that the US President and the UK Prime Minister met to sign a tech prosperity deal. But that's not the whole story. While it's wrapped in beautiful packaging, inside lies a dark plan to trap humanity in an eternal prison. This is not a simple political negotiation. It's not a transaction for economic gain. This is a spiritual war. It is the final battle between good and evil, between free humans and an AI-controlled surveillance system. Do not take what I am about to say lightly. The prophetic clock is already ticking. It cannot be turned back. Part 1: Building the AI Surveillance Network. Look at the other side of that deal that Trump and Starmer signed. U.S. tech giants like Microsoft, BlackRock, Nvidia, OpenAI, Oracle, and Amazon are investing $42 billion in the UK. On the surface, they say it's for healthcare, quantum computing, and 6G technology, but that's not all. The real purpose of all this investment is to build AI data centers all over the world. Why do they need so many data centers? It's to power the AI surveillance network. Remember? I talked about the conspiracy of the Silicon Valley elites before, and I mentioned a company called Palantir, created by Peter Thiel. Palantir is a company that surveils people and collects data for the government. And now, the UK government and Palantir have signed a new strategic partnership. They say they're promoting military AI and innovation, but this is a declaration that they will control every corner of citizens' lives, going beyond just the military. AI is their tool for perception management. They are trying to use AI to manipulate our thoughts, actions, and even our emotions. They want to filter all the information we see and hear and decide what we should believe and what we should doubt. This is the cognitive diminishment, where you lose the ability to think and make decisions for yourselves. In the end, we will become post-human beings, unable to do anything without AI. This is the future they dream of. Part 2: The biological component. Humans becoming robots. Now, let's talk about something even more shocking. What is the ultimate goal of this entire AI surveillance network? It's to turn humanity into controllable robots. And the core technology for that is mRNA. Remember the Stargate Project that Oracle's Larry Ellison is pushing with Trump? Ellison said that AI could be used to robotically create personalized mRNA vaccines in about 48 hours. At first glance, it sounds like a miraculous medical technology. Early cancer detection, new drug development, life-saving treatments. They are trying to seduce us with sweet words like medical innovation. But friends, think again. mRNA is a technology that affects our genes. What will happen when this substance, designed by AI and produced by robots, enters our bodies? They will try to reprogram our DNA to become beings that are perfectly compliant with the AI system. With this agreement, the mRNA cancer vaccine is being introduced in the UK. They are waiting for us to accept medical innovation in fear. In the end, we will become robots that move according to their will. This is not just a vaccine, it is the real weapon to make humanity into digital slaves. Part 3: The hidden truth of the global power game. What I've told you so far might sound like a grand conspiracy. But if you look at the movements of the international landscape, you'll see that it's all one picture. What happened when the US imposed high tariffs on Brazil, India, and South Africa? The US tried to divide the BRICS nations, but they instead united more tightly. They declared they would accelerate de-dollarization and create a new trade system. This is not just a trade war. While they seem to be a force against the US AI surveillance system, they might ultimately be trying to build another power system through the same AI technology. Their fight might not be a battle of good versus evil, but a competition for dominance through AI. And have you heard of the new concept, MOSCA? It's a deal where Korea teams up with the MAGA camp to provide technology, and in return, Korea gets security and market access. On the surface, it looks like Korea is finding a new path, free from being caught between the US and China. But beneath that is a terrible truth: Korea's technology could be used to build an AI system that seeks to dominate the entire world. We are all just pawns in this gigantic game. Conclusion: wake up and pray. My friends, what we need now is not political debate. It's not economic analysis either. All the events we are witnessing have a spiritual meaning. The beast system, prophesied in the Bible, is being built right before our eyes. And their claim that mRNA can be used as a robot with AI is proof of a sinister plan to turn our bodies into prisons and steal our souls. Why is everything happening so quickly? It's just as the Bible says. The devil knows his time is short. They are in a hurry. They are trying to complete everything before we can be controlled forever. But there is hope. God gave us free will. We can refuse to be fooled by their false promises and fight for the truth. So, wake up. Do not be deceived by the media's lies. And most importantly, get on your knees and pray. Pray for the strength to fight against these forces of darkness. We don't have much time left. Pray. Please subscribe and let's watch them together.